Good morning and welcome to another wonderful day in Aska. Day 6, we've got 13 villagers, so we're moving quite quickly in this playthrough. As you can see behind me since the last episode, I've built another cottage. Just to did that off camera, just because you saw me build the first one. You don't need to build all of them. So I built another cottage to try and get our villagers out of these shelters, give them a little bit more comfort, and just give us a little bit more space because it's starting to look a bit crowded here. In the last episode we got our healing hut built, or we started it in the last session and it's finished now. Our farm is up and running. We should have flax growing. He's been working. I didn't realise I put a night villager on it, but I have, so that'll have to change at some point. And we also did a couple of minor upgrades. The bit I didn't do, which I wanted to, was get a road over to our mine so we can start the process of getting iron. Go away. Which we will do in this episode. Hunters have been doing their job. Oh, I think the barbecue guy's just taking the meat there. So we have got food, although I do need some. So let's have some eggs, because we like eggs. There we go. Gets my food sorted. So we're going to plan the route to the mine. Now, I was going to go around this left side, but the Wulfar hut being active the Wulfar den being active is a little bit of a problem. And yeah, I can take out wolves. I'm not sure about Fenrir just yet. I might want to build up my militia a little bit more before we do that. So we'll go around the right hand side. If we look at our map, scroll a little bit more. I'm looking the wrong way. It's over there. So yeah, so I was going to go around this way, but again we've got the bear and the Wulfar den there. So if I plan a route to that side and then round, that should keep us in the clear and hopefully stop our villagers getting massacred by Wulfars all the time, or scared by them. So we'll start from, get the path marker up, start from here and we will work our way round. So my marker is there, so we're going down between those trees. This is going to be a little bit boring to start us off with, I do apologise. I did have a great comment on the last video about the pesky rabbits. To pick them up, which I hadn't thought about. What's blocking that? Yeah, pick them up and then put them somewhere where they can't get escape from, like into a shelter, for example, so you can trap them in. So I'll be trying that later. That's a really good idea. Go that way. bit rude, wasn't it? Can we thread that through there? Yes, we can. There's the end of our other path. Right. Let's get this built. Villagers are building our beds, as you can see in the top left corner there. So that's our second hut, almost complete. Let's get rid of this Wulfar out of the way just now. I need the meat. All these bits, harvest these down because they're easier to carry just as meat chunks. No, I want the bone fragments, please. Tap. They don't like me harvesting their friend, apparently. Come on then, where are you? Oh, you're there. Missed. Try to sneak up on me. Ooh, that nearly worked. That definitely did. Not quite got the ba-dum-dums in my ears, so that's not too bad. But we now have another Wulfar to harvest, which is always good. As long as the knife doesn't break. that one down as well. Sound like our builders are doing my path for me, which is always a good thing. So there's that. Yep, here they come. They've built the path for us. Now later when we turn this into a stone path, it will be a lot easier to run up and down, because on the stone paths you don't use half as much of your stamina. But it also helps the AI path find, literally. Look, I'm taking on wolves, I can take on rabbits. Get out of my way. And I think I'm going to, well, get some water and then head to the healing hut. If you haven't seen it before, you can see me getting whacked with a load of sticks to make me feel better. Here he comes. Don't hit me with the hoe. Oh, there we go. You can see my health increasing there quite quickly. The higher level he gets in shamanism, the quicker he'll heal us. And there we are, all better. Who knew? Getting whacked with a load of sticks makes you feel good. Apparently some people pay a lot of money for that. No fuel. There's fuel everywhere, boy. Why aren't you doing this? Smoker's at it again. Let's get this fueled up. He can start doing his job. So he's got the hunger symbol over his head, but he's not actually doing his job. Well, let's do it for him then. Cook, put some of those on. Let's trade with him and give him some of these, and then hopefully he will start doing his job. Why is he low on health? Right. Why are you not cooking? Do I need to sack you and put somebody else on here? Is that what your problem is? There. Meat. Get something to eat and hopefully you'll feel better. There you go. That meant you feel better? Don't know why I'm doing your job for you though. I know you want to be a fisherman. These rabbits are getting annoying. Oh, I haven't burnt that meat, have I? Oh no, you must have taken it off. Put it back again. Haha, got him. Right. So the plan was stick him in front of a shelter, not one that's being used obviously. So if we drop in there, he can't escape. So that works really well. I can't remember for the life in me who left the comment, but it was a really good comment. It works. A treat. We shall be using that in future. Thank you very much. I will look it up and I'll put it up on the screen because, yeah, good call. Solves two problems in one. Gets rid of a smoker and gets us some food. Makes a mess of somebody's shelter though, but you know, not necessarily our problem, is it? It's not our shelter. Put those in there. Let him do that bit. Right, what do you need? Can't find food foraging markers. Let's put one there. And again, I know I could make the forager markers bigger so that they cover a larger area. Like I say, the downside with that is it would put me too close to things like the Wulfar dens and the bear den, which I don't really. Once I've got those settled a bit more, not as much of an issue. But for now, don't really want to get into that if I can help it. Not quite yet. That's berries. Got to be some flax around here somewhere. Flax. No, that's berries. Ah. Our builds are doing it anyway. So that just extends that a little bit. Let's get couple more Jotun stone, because now we should have space for more villagers. I've seen another. Why is my game freezing? My computer's struggling a bit today. Right, so we've got Steadfast Resolve and Wildling. They'll hunt for us, and while they're in their off hours. Thirsty Giant, Stormforged. I think we'll have Halvar. So we can start taking people out of our shelters, I think. So we'll dismiss a few of these. Oh, he's actually sleeping in it, so I can't dismiss him just yet. Not dismantle. I didn't mean to dismantle that. It was in the way anyway. We're going to run this one? Yes. Right, let's just dismantle that as well then, because that's in the way. Right, let's move 5 in here. There's 3. 5. So if we clear another few of these tree stumps out of the way, we can get another one of those up, and that will house all of the villagers that we have at the moment. Get them all out of shelters, all into nice cottages. And make them all happy. Just got to be careful of that rock and that rock. And give us a world supply of firewood at the same time. That's why we need to get our mining up and running so we can use all this firewood. Right, so let's build house, cottage. These 2 rocks are just being a nuisance. There we go, we'll put it there. There builders get on with that. Plenty of materials lying around on the floor for them to get that built. Excuse me. Right, we've got our path in. We've got our villagers very soon to be all in cottages. How's our farm doing? I know he's asleep at the moment because he's a nighttime guy. Crops are growing, they're watered. We haven't got compost, so we could do with an outhouse. Could also do with another field, I guess, for vegetables. Let's clear these trees out. Can we get another one in here? Let's move that rock. Move those two as well. And the hose broke. But I got rid of those two. So let's go and get another hoe. At this time of year we should have 3 of them, of course. Bad jokes are free this year. I haven't got one. Have we got the stuff to make one? No. Alright, make some stones out of here. There's plenty of them. Craft myself a hole. That day's gone quickly, hasn't it? I think we want a pathway that's empty, isn't it? Right, so let's get that out of the way and we will put a pathway round the back of here. My keyboard not working. That's because I didn't confirm. It's my brain not working, not my keyboard. And we'll put a path down to there. thinking we could put a field up here if I get rid of these trees. So if we flatten this area out a little bit, we can get another field in here. So let's do a crop field. Again, we're going to go that way. Can't get that corner. Why can't we get that corner? Let's flatten that bit out a bit. Try that again. There we go. Let's get that built. So the cottage is coming, a third cottage is coming along nicely. It's just these rocks. Could do with getting rid of them. But we need our mine for that, don't we? Talking of which, let's do a quick run down there again. In the soggy mud. Ooh, water. And food. Apparently I need to eat. So let's do that first because I don't want to start taking health damage if I'm going to get attacked by wolves. So the hunters are working. Let's get our mine building up and running. What's the danger down here? There isn't one. Right. Let's put a forge marker in this clearing as well, because there's normally lots of stuff in these clearings. Club handy just in case, because there's a wolf. Yeah, he's seen me. Preemptive strike. And another one. Build up my stamina. Missed him. Got him. Right, 2 more wolves down. Build. Am I looking in the right place? No. There we go. Mine hut. So we've got 2 Wulfars to harvest. My knife's broke. What do I need for a knife? Sticks and stones, I guess. Yep, 1 blade and 2 rope. Well, the stones should be easy at least. Actually, while we might as well harvest something useful. Small stones. That gets us our blades. And there should be some flax out here somewhere. That's berries. Flax, there we go. That gets us a fibres for our rope. And we make ourselves a blade. Oh, that's stamina. Where's the other one? There he is. And we'll head back. Actually, let's not head back. Let's harvest that. Get our club ready, and let's go and see if there's another Wulfar out there that's going to annoy our builders. Flax. like I say, I'm not sure I'm ready to take on Fenrir just yet. I think I've got more than a spiky club for that. So there's no more wolves there for the time being, so our builders should be okay. Our third cottage is now built, so let's get the extra beds put in that and we can get all our people into the cottage. Drop these bits off at our hunter's hut. Third cottage. Press the wrong keys again. So we want 3 more beds. Couple of partitions. I think the game would have learned by now how I want them. Always puts them in lengthways, I have no idea why. Right, let's get those queued up. Of course we can't queue them all up because we run out of space, but there we have it. And that's 5 o'clock in the morning nearly. So it's been a good day in Aska. We have, or we will be extending a new field. In fact, it's ready to go. So let's see what's in season. How long have we got left in summer? 8 days. So let's have berries for the summer. Autumn, we can have cabbage, and we want to clear the previous plants this time, which we didn't in the other one because it's doing the same thing every time. What can we have? Beetroot, that'll do. And then spring, let's have berries again. Right, so we'll save that. So we've extended our farm. We've got a new field with growing vegetables and berries. We have extended our housing and got all 3 enough cottages to house all our people. Just waiting for those beds to be built and then we'll move everyone across. We can start clearing down these shelters then. We've helped our hunters out and our barbecue guy because he doesn't want to do his job apparently by clearing out the Wulfars, and we've got our mine set to be built as well with roadways and paths going all the way to in fact this path can extend over to the cottages, but I'll do that off camera because watching me build a path is fairly boring. So our village is coming together. We're starting to consolidate our position here. We're starting to leave a more permanent footprint of how we're going to have our village. The other thing I wanted to put in, now that we've cleared some of these things out, is a wooden altar, again to make our villagers a bit happier. It's a nice little plateau there it can go on. And that's it for today, I think. we've got quite a lot done, but it's all bitty stuff. Like I say, we've extended the cottages, built the roads. What have the Romans ever done for us? All that kind of thing. So in the next episode, we will hopefully start getting our iron production up and running. In between, I'm going to get a few more villagers in, and a couple more cottages. So I'll probably do that in between episodes to get things rolling. So when you come back, this will all have changed. I might do it as a time lapse for you for the start of the next episode. So thanks for watching. If you've got this far and you've enjoyed the video, please consider leaving me a like. And if you're not subscribed, which most of the people watching aren't from what the analytics tell me, consider giving me a subscription. Like I say, I'm still a small channel. I am trying to grow. And every like, every comment, every subscription, it all makes a huge difference. Just lets me know that people are enjoying what I'm doing. Because if you're not enjoying it, what's the point? So thanks very much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Cheerio!